Good morning. Good morning.
No,
Good morning.
we're live. I have to say that.
Hey, Christopher. Good morning. Chauncey. Good morning.
You have to ruin it by doing your singing.
Yeah. When the red bread. when
I don't think anyone knows that song. No one sings that song. It was only sung.
where'd it come from?
I don't know. It
We
sounds
know
like
more. Wake up, wake up,
1930.
you sleepyhead.
Please don't sing. I'm not paying for the copyright. Hello, what's up, Vance?
Good morning. I got some new shit going on here.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
The never-ending jigsaw puzzle that is Jim's audio setup. Okay, so you got these speakers on. Hold on, that's not right. These speakers here.
Yeah.
Right there.
There's one.
What bet did you lose that you bought those?
That goes way back. If you want to, we have to go all the way back to the Civil War.
We're not going all the way back. Just tell us who you had FOMO and saw those speakers and said, I need to have them.
Those speakers are open baffle speakers. It's just a big 15-inch full range speaker attached to a piece of wood, a baffle. And there's no crossover. It just plugs right into your amp. And
what brand are they?
These are Lee Song from China. And
you know what? I really enjoy their soy sauce.
They have they do a lot good. But unbelievable.
Okay, you know what? You throw around.
Wait till you hear. Wait till you hear.
Yeah, you know what? I don't wait. I eventually hear, and I go, sounds the same as your other speakers.
So anyway, I'm very thrilled about these. They're 97 dB efficient. So you hear a little hum from the tubes, but not when the music's playing.
So how much are those affordable? Are they?
Well, they're let's just say they're under $2,000, including shipping. No, yeah, including shipping. So I just wanted to try open baffle speakers, and they're one of the cheapest ways to get into it. You can spend $5, $6, $7 grand on stuff like that, but these sound good, man. They sound.
I'm baffled that you buy speakers all the time.
Yeah,
I'm not open baffled though. Okay.
So my amp, they work hand in hand with my Deckware 300B amp. It's 7 watts, and these are very efficient. So it plays well. It does.
Okay, someone has a comment here. It's Dan B. And Dan B, I got some headphones. They came in the mail yesterday. Do you want to see them? So
he cheaped out.
Being the cheap guy, I got Hi-Fi Man has a sale going on right now. These were open boxed headphones. Open box to me, I've had good luck because it's literally, in my experience, someone opened the box and then returned them. Didn't even use them. So they're here. These are open back headphones. Are they? I think these might be similar to the ones Michael showed, but he said these wear out quick, which to me, a lot of stuff I've had like that. I do need to get an extension. These do detach. So I haven't listened to them yet because they came before I went to work yesterday, and I didn't listen when I got home. But they look good, right?
Yeah.
No,
they look like shit. You look like, wow.
Yeah, I'm baffled.
Wow.
Baffled.
It's a weird, in a weird way.
That you have a low opinion of these.
It sort of works with your hat to make it look like some sort of a religious.
Like I'm a hip dude from
no, like you're some sort of a weird priest.
So if you go to Hi-Fi Man, it comes up with they have their open box and discounted and reconditioned, and then there's a 10% off code too, in addition. And the Chinese company, I guess they have a warehouse in the U.S. I ordered them, and the warehouse I think is in California, not far from here. So they came pretty quickly. So yes.
Yeah, that
Hey,
they
hey, Alan always made his appearance on Chance's live stream.
these sound pretty incredible, David.
I think I don't know who he's asking, but I haven't listened to them yet. They just came.
Those.
They just came.
I've got the Sennheiser 6XXs. Those are good.
I've had Sennheisers before. My main headphones are in-ear Sonys, and
I'm not a headphone guy.
Well, when I go, I do exercise, guys. When I go out exercising and put those on, traveling with them are great because they isolate out any sound. I don't want to hear people complaining on a plane or even talking. There's a requirement of paying attention to the stream. These are Hi-Fi Man
if you
HE 400E SEs. There they go.
They suck.
I don't know. I think everything sucks.
Hey, I got an email here, very important, from DocuSign. Should I open it?
Okay, let me explain the world to you. This is a young guy talking to an old guy who doesn't get it. DocuSign is something that companies send out to you when they need your signature securely. So it's coming from your doctor, your something.
No, it's actually coming from something called favegroup.shop.
That means you bought something. You need to sign.
No, it means it's spam. It's not good. It's phishing. It's phishing.
Don't you have filters set up?
That one gets through every day.
Okay. Babies are bad. Yes, Fluffy. But what is worse is two women sitting behind you and they're having a conversation that's not helping the earth go around the sun. That's the worst.
Wow.
Well, you know, Julie's daughter, blah, 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 that conversation.
That's not worse than a baby crying. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close. That email came from DJ Armstrong. Well, actually,
not even close.
Hold on. When you're on a plane with Jim, that's actually what Jim does. So it's not a baby.
But I have my thumb in my mouth at that big. Baby-free airlines cosign. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm all up for a people-free airline. Or just me on the plane.
That costs a lot of money. That's very expensive.
You know, here's my suggestion: red eyes. Always a red eye, because generally most of the plane sleeps and it's quiet. And you can sleep. That's the best one. Red eyes. People are the best behave on a red eye flight.
I hate the moaning and the shrieking, the night terrors.
I hate when people think it's a good idea to get fish somewhere in the airport and bring it on the plane with them. I don't need to smell your food.
I can't stop looking at my speakers.
Well, Entone, don't you live somewhere in Europe? Is it going to be an ellipse for everyone? I don't know if we'll get Mazzy today. I think he's visiting his son in Portland. He's going to go to Too Many Records. Oh, here's my recommendation. Mazzy, if you're listening, go to Too Many Records. Just gather a big stack of records like this big, bring them up to the counter and let the guy ring all of them up and then go, oh, I forgot my wallet, and just walk out of the store. Do that.
What do you have against that guy?
We didn't talk about them once. In fact, you're the only one bringing them up.
Yeah, I don't even know who they are.
All right, you don't. Where's the best place to witness this ellipse?
Let's go.
Don't stare at it or you'll burn your retinas.
It's an eclipse.
Yeah.
But we should be talking about it's the 60th anniversary of Freakout.
Did you see the thing I sent you?
Yeah.
So
looks
someone,
interesting.
I don't remember if the person's watching, comment. Someone posted this in the Jazz Bums Discord server. Did you look this up? So
It's a
this is a
BBC.
copy of Hot
Oh.
Rats. Does anyone know what this is?
No.
The art and music collection, Bing Brockman and Frank Zappa. Does anyone? I don't know what that is. You didn't look it up.
No. It
And
bothered
then
me
I
much.
sent you some
What's it
sort
called?
of
Art and what?
art and music. Art and music.
And what's the other guy's name? Oh, there it is. What's the other?
We're on StreamYard today. Here's what I did do differently. I closed I'm a big tab guy. I closed everything.
Oh, here it is.
This is the only thing open. So I know it's not my setup, my computer or whatever I have, because multiple people have had this problem. I communicated with Westman. Westman had that problem.
It's a German.
Yeah, but you don't live in New York, Roberto.
I believe it's a German reissue.
Then you need it. You don't have it.
No, I do not have it. They're available though. High 80, median 28.
So since the program's lagging a bit, well, I don't think it's lagging.
Oh, I do.
Jim hasn't pissed me off yet.
The morning is young.
DJ needs to know that if you sent him anything.
I did send you. You mean in Massachusetts? I sent a box. Hot meat, hot rats, hot zits, hot gas.
No, because Jim wasn't on other live streams that had echo problems.
That's true. It was not me.
Jazz Bums on Friday had echo problems. Westman had echo problems. Some other people, I think, had it. Well, that he had to manually deal with it. I don't want to manually deal with it. This is the problem with StreamYard. StreamYard has no direct support with a person. It's all AI generated based on their database. So when you submit a ticket, which I did and Westman did, they generated their nonsense. Wear headphones, do this, do that, do the other thing.
Their AI bullshit.
Why was it good, Craig? Was it good because everyone behaved themselves and Fremer didn't say anything stupid? I watched some of it, but my Saturday mornings are out going record shopping when he's streaming. I play it in my car when I'm driving wherever I'm driving. It's tiered. So if you want a basic, they all offer free versions, but you get a watermark or a branded their logo on the screen. I think like you get 10 hours a month or something. But the basic restream is $16. But you're not, if you want to pay double that to stream in 1080p, that's the difference. I think when I went to Restream and they broke down their pricing, there was one aspect where Restreams, and they said they were more expensive than StreamYard. When I go on, Rachel uses Restream, so I'm on there. I like the stream. I'm used to the StreamYard setup, but I mean, it's got to be the same stuff. And then there's some other ones. Patrick uses, I forget what the name of what he uses for his streaming.
Where's Patrick? Is he?
I don't know if he went to Toronto. I guess he might still be there, but he went to see Rush. and then hang out with people, VC people up there.
Wow.
Well, you're old, Danby. Your eyesight's probably bad. You can't see in 1080p. You see pixelated, right? I'm transparent. I make money from this. Enough to pay for Jim's
You can buy lunch once in a while. Half of
yeah,
a half.
I could buy a couple records a month. I make enough to probably pay for streaming and stuff like that. So surprisingly, well, I heard a rumor, and people verify this for me. Starting in February, YouTube is going to change the threshold to be able to monetize. So I think it's still like 1,000 subs, but they're moving it up to 8,000 viewed hours from 4,000, and then 20,000 or something crazy for shorts. Did anyone hear that YouTube is changing the qualifications to monetize?
No.
You're not monetized.
Okay. Roberto.
Yeah.
Robert Carlo. Okay, so here's the problem. Last year.
Hold on. Can you dramatically pause longer, please?
Last year, I personally had to have, in the month of November, 2 colonoscopies in 1 month. I messed up a colonoscopy. Yeah, I thought it would help him out with some fiber. No, don't do the fiber before the colonoscopy, folks.
Hey, Jim.
Yes,
How long is your
I
medical?
could go on. I could go on and on and on.
How much medical training have you had?
Personally?
Yes.
I have AI right now. This morning I was looking shit up. Now, Fluffy, I will say that after my second colonoscopy in the month of November, I did get a standing ovation from the staff. So thank you very much.
Well, okay, Craig, not to go back to Echo Gate, but when Jim, after his second one, you could hear an echo through his colon.
What?
The doctor went like this. Hello?
2 in 1 month, people.
The doctor went,
hello.
Hello.
And he heard it.
Can you stop stepping on my joke, please?
No, it's a bad joke. Go on. He heard, help me find my keys and we'll drive out. You never heard that one? Yeah. So yeah, that happened to me. Don't ever high fiber it before a and I did go to the guy in MacArthur Park in the 78 Econoline van with the windows. I don't know if that had anything to do with it.
Here's the true story. Jim
I'm losing weight.
Jim sabotaged his colonoscopy because he likes the taste of the solution they give you.
Oh, God. Yes, that is an old joke, Bill. Thank you very much. Help me find my keys. We'll drive out. Yeah.
Hey, I'm not saying that Jim was backed up, but after his colonoscopy, the doctor said, "Did you lose this Frank Zappa record?"
Hey, I found a cassette tape. What's up with that?
Yes. I didn't know there was a boot up there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Big Pharma alumni. So ask me anything about drugs. Okay. 2 bottles of cough medicine. That's okay, right?
All right. Hold on. What about supplements and vitamins? Rev, how do you feel about magnesium?
Yeah, everyone needs magnesium.
You know what? I'm saying this, usually I joke, but every single one of you, except for probably Fluffy, should go get a colonoscopy. If you catch the colon cancer, it's pretty curable if you catch it early.
Well, like I said, I got a standing ovation, so I'm into it. I'll go back.
And that was from the janitor, right, at the hospital?
It was a lot of people. I don't know why.
I've
Yeah.
had at least 2 colonoscopies.
I've had a lot of every couple of
Okay.
years. I don't know. It's right. My we got to take magnesium. Everyone needs. You can't get it anymore. You used to get it from Watcha.
So, Danby, did you have colon cancer? And they caught it early? My buddy, who's a year younger than me, got colon cancer, but he's 100% fine now.
Let's talk. I got. Did we haven't talked about my bicep in a few days. Yeah, Cologuard's. Damn it! I was hoping to get that for get them into the Record Collector News.
When you next time you make a trip out here, do you have samples?
Yes, it is, Rev. Dang it.
Well, Roberto's a medical professional. So Roberto recommends you start live streaming at age 40.
Now, okay, has anyone ever had a sphygmoidoscopy? Rev? A sphygmoidoscopy. I'll tell you about my sphygmoidoscopy. That's where they do it at the doctor's office, and they only do like the lower part. And so it's okay, lay on your side, put your pants down, lay on your side. And my doctor at the time was this great, really good Vietnamese doctor. And he had a nurse or whatever.
I feel a horrible joke coming on.
There is a horrible joke. So he had this nurse. Her name was Angel. She was like 5'9", gorgeous. And so this doctor, I don't know what's going on. I'm on my side. It's like
hold
a roto.
Jim, did you go to a strip club and they told you it was a colonoscopy?
No, I'm on my side he's like roto-rootering me. I don't know what's going on, but it's pretty embarrassing. But to make matters worse, halfway through, I hear the doctor go, "Angel, can you take over?" And that was bad. That was not good. I could never look at Angel in the eyes again.
Well, hold on. Jim says if you come out to LA, he'll take you to the Spearmint Rhinos, all you can eat breakfast buffet and colonoscopy.
Yeah. No, sphygmoidoscopy, people. Sphygmoidoscopy. Look it up.
So Rock got some new headphones, huh?
Good morning, Mazzy.
Good morning.
How about you? Colonoscopy this year?
No, I've had 3 in my lifetime, but it's been, 3 years, 4 years?
All right.
So I think it's supposed to be 7 for me, so another 3 years. I'm in Portland right now. So.
Portlandia?
Yeah, and everybody's asleep at the house, so I walked around the corner of the cafe.
Is that wood paneling behind you?
It's fucking Portland, of course.
He's at a cafe. Very nice.
No. So are you? How much longer are you staying?
Just 2 nights. So I'll drive back tomorrow afternoon. I drove down with Michelle. Michelle's here too.
Oh.
And they're all sleeping. So
how many hour ride is it?
It's just 3 hours. Yeah, nice drive. Stop for lunch along the way.
Hey, Mazzy, there's a chance we might get to hang out with Leland next week a little bit.
Leland coming?
What does that say?
Enjoy.
I'm not here to go to record stores. I might hit some, but I'm meeting Beach Boy Man today too.
Wow.
Well, save up your enthusiasm because Leland might hang out with us a little bit next week.
Oh, in LA. Cool.
Yeah.
Talk about controversy, man. This whole
what?
This whole, now the labeling can't be AAA. It's got to be more detailing.
Who's making up these rules?
Well, there's a lot of people because of copycats and cutting.
Are they in the Hoffman forums?
Well, Mike Ingrid brought it up on his stream, and then Hawaii guy, and then Tremor. And I did a video overnight. It's not even 24 hours yet. It's like 8,000 views.
Hey, Mazzy's doing this new thing where he'll post on his Instagram the comments, like negative comments people make on his YouTube. some dude replied to a 4-year-old video I made. It's one of my most viewed videos of when I found a Led Zeppelin 2, Robert Ludwig. And he's kind of berating me on how I handled the record, which if you watch the video, I'm handling it by the label and on the sides, and he didn't like it.
Got your fat fucking fingers all over it.
Yeah, you read it, but my first response to him is, as much as I would love to have a time warp argument with you, like on YouTube, you can have a time defy the laws of time because someone's replying to a 5-year-old video. But then I just said, can you just go outside and yell at a cloud?
Yeah, I can't read the comments here because I'm on my phone. So
okay. Hey, that's not nice, Chuck T. I wouldn't say that about Maz.
I can't read the comments. What is he saying?
Nothing. He says blink twice if you're okay.
I like Chuck T. Well, Portlandia. I still love Portland. Portland has cool neighborhoods, has great neighborhoods. I mean, exactly. If you've ever watched, Portlandia now is on Netflix finally, so more people can see it.
That's the one thing I could not believe about Portland. It's fucking neighborhoods, man. Every area has a little store and a.
Hold on. Okay.
I'm sick.
There's no mini malls. Where are the fucking mini malls? Where's the corner?
All right.
There are some
mini malls.
Jim, you're just mad because you believe someone kicked you out of their store because you have a Dodgers tattoo.
You want to see it?
No. But I wish people would bring up other cities, frankly. I realize Portland has 75 record stores, but guys, please highlight other cities. We know enough about San Francisco. We know enough about LA and Portland and all that jazz.
In Seattle.
Yeah.
San Diego.
Let's get some Red City record stores going.
No. But there's lots of cool cities out there. Like when I went to college, Richmond, Virginia. People talk about Richmond, Virginia. That place is good.
I've been to Richmond. I like Richmond.
The Fan, all those post Reconstruction row houses.
Yeah. They have like plaques and fields where some battle happened and people died.
Well, not in the city itself.
Yeah, I went to there's a big ad agency called the Martin Agency. They're the ones that.
But there's a lot of ad agencies there because VCU has a graphic design program and advertising management programs and stuff like that.
Well, I remember being at the Martin Agency around the time they came up with that Volkswagen where they used the Nick Drake song, Pink Moon.
Didn't they come up with Virginia's for Lovers? I think they came up with that too.
I'm not sure. Remember when they had the insurance commercials with the two banjo players and they had little skits?
No.
I can't see comments, so if people are berating me, so be it.
No one's berating you. We need Mazzy and Rob in an RV touring Red State record stores. No.
I'd watch that.
Maybe we need to do a VC tour, like a bus tour.
Did you see there's an article in the New York Times today about Further, the Kankakee bus?
Yes. It's coming back to San Francisco.
Yeah.
What?
I have no idea why Portland has such a high concentration of stores, but it does. It has more stores per capita than anywhere on the West Coast for sure. I think because they have such a strong entrepreneurial spirit out there.
Yeah, it's a very indie spirit.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in an apartment and you have 3,000 records, you're a record store in Portland.
Hey, I posted, but I'm doing an auction Saturday, and I'll do a preview video tomorrow instead of Thursday. I have a lot of Seal Classic Records classical albums.
So this Rhino box.
Want to see my new speakers?
Yeah, it's just They're going to be this big in on my phone, but
Yeah,
yes.
rewind the stream. We already looked at it.
Can you make
Hold
them
on.
bigger, Rob? But
Look at that bad boy right there. What is that? There's another one there. Holy,
Hey, everyone, take a mind's picture because
15
they won't
inch,
be there tomorrow.
15
He'll
inch
reprint.
full range driver, no crossover, baffle. I'm baffled.
Hold on. Anthony, you're having surgery tomorrow? Good luck to you tomorrow.
Yeah, good
good luck to you.
So wait, what were you talking about? A rhino box, Mazzy?
Suppose it's going to be announced either this Friday or next Friday.
And what's the rumors about it?
It's a UK band that put out records in the late 60s into the 70s. And it's not a band that they put any hi-fi releases out already. So it can't be Yes, because they put out, what, one Yes album?
So it's Led Zeppelin. It's Led
Emerson,
Zeppelin.
Lake and Palmer.
Mazzy, hold on. Jim, let's have a conversation without you saying something nutty. Why?
Yeah,
if they make a Led Zeppelin box,
I doubt it's Led Zeppelin.
if they made one, how many would they put out? How many would they make?
30,000.
Yes.
It could be Deep Purple.
I think it's Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Could be Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Big disappointment.
Could be Jethro Tull.
Oh yeah.
It could be who else could it be?
Faces.
It could be Faces, but they put out at Faces. They put it all live.
It'll be four or five albums.
It's usually, isn't it usually 5? I think it would be usually they go in order, and usually it's the first 5. T-Rex.
Well,
I don't think
that stuff's been reissued. Didn't they just do that?
Well, actually, they did. Yeah, they did Electric Warrior in the
Yeah.
American. Yeah, and then we
Traffic,
get into
that's another good guess.
Traffic's United Artists, which it's not part of Warner. Yeah,
That's a terrible guess.
yeah. But remember, these will have to be I assume it's going to be the American tapes or whatever UK band. So it's going to be the American quote masters that people hate.
Then they can't call it.
I'm going out on a limb saying it's Led Zeppelin. But if it isn't Led Zeppelin, I like the what's the one you said, Mazzy, the Aqualung, the Jethro Tull. I think that makes sense to me. I mean, did someone put out a Jethro Tull box?
Well, no, what there has been is all the remixed little CD boxes that Stephen Wilson, and those are popular. Some of those go for good money. The ones that haven't been reissued. But those are the Stephen Wilson mixes. They wouldn't use the Stephen Wilson mixes, obviously.
He's at your mom's house, Rich.
Because I'm at a cafe and people are. I'm looking at my phone. I'm in Portland, Oregon, at a cafe, around the corner from my son's house.
Does Hawkwind have 5 albums?
They're not on Warner's.
They're not on Warner's, you two. Frank.
Wow. They're not even on Warner's.
He's snacking on your mom's muffins, Rich.
It could. Now, what about a single artist or a soul artist? Any British? There's no British soul artists. I mean, there are, but.
Hey, wait.
So,
hold on. What was Nick Drake on?
Oh, he wouldn't. Nick Drake would be
excellent. 5 albums. He doesn't have 5 albums. Right?
No, he doesn't. And the thing is, everybody would want the UK tapes on Nick Drake. But what label was he on? It wasn't one of the majors. Actually, Traffic was on Island Records. Now, a pink Island record box from somebody of the tapes in the UK would be great.
What was Joe Cocker on?
A&M. A&M in America. What is that? I can't read. Read that? What did Mike say?
Making a joke.
can't
To
read
fit
it.
in, you'll have to do a loud reviews of scone into the camera, and they'll understand.
So I'm having a some kind of,
Bran muffin.
you
Bran
know,
muffin.
just this is Portland, Oregon. A coffee and a muffin, $11.
It's getting ridiculous.
It is. I never got to cafes early in the morning. I mean, I
How
could have
many
bought
albums did Nick? How many albums did Nick Drake do? And was
3.
there like a posthumous release?
Joe Boyd produced 2 of the 3, I believe.
So how is the coffee there, Maz?
Right.
Is it?
I don't know what beans they are, but it's a cool, you know. Of course.
Mazzy's drinking the beans that were shit out by a jungle cat.
Of course, the barista has a man bun. It's so Portlandia.
I am so jealous of that shit. God damn it! Come on, people.
You know,
I had a skull at once. It looked
Portland is really
ridiculous.
it's a cool city here. It's very walkable or bikeable, obviously, but it's even pretty easy to drive around. You know?
Hey, Mazzy, do a video on how many lesbian Airbnbs you got.
Bookstores.
I drove to Portland once. It was a great drive.
Powell Books might be one of
yeah.
the greatest bookstores in America.
Probably.
Powell. It's the big.
Powell.
It's supposed to be the largest bookstore.
It's. I've been there a bunch. It's massive. Yeah. I will stop at some record stores, but I did. This is not a record store time. Oh, I met Michael here.
You know,
Michael
That's
Poetry
true
was
everywhere.
Here. Michael
that's
Poetry was auditioning.
All right,
here
calm down. He's talking.
Michael was auditioning here, and I was in Portland, so we hung out for a day.
Yeah.
I can't read those comments, though. They're coming up fast.
Michael
and
made
small.
a comment, and I think he's wrong. I think it's just about every city. Not just Portland.
It's the planet.
What's wrong about it?
People.
What did he say?
He likes the city. He doesn't like the people.
That's
Well, there's a little bit of a. If you've seen Portlandia, it's based on truth, right?
I got thrown out of Mississippi Records. Thank you
We
very
talked
much.
about that already.
But you know, you got thrown out for a reason, Jim.
I
The only record store I've ever been tossed out of.
I doubt very seriously.
No, it's not the only one. I got tossed out of Cuba.
I doubt you. I doubt very seriously you got kicked out because you had a Dodge tattoo.
Right there.
Mike and I went to a cool little whiskey bar here when he was in town. And I think we went to a ramen house. Didn't we go to a ramen spot? Or a noodle house or something?
Chris, give me a call, man.
Yeah. So when's Noble Records moving into their new space? They're moving into a new complex eventually.
I don't know. I want to talk something about it. If Joe Analog Archive, he, in a thread we're on, he posted that some YouTuber came to LA and went to a lot of the stores here, not everyone, and he scored each store like 1 through 10, and some of the scoring he did was like hugely ridiculous.
But Rob, everyone's looking for different things in record stores, don't you think?
No, but I understand that, Mazzy. But this list would actually go against what you're saying. So he went to CD Trader. What do you think he rated CD Trader?
I've never been to CD Trader.
Well, maybe we'll get you there, but it's not one of the better stores. What do you think he rated, Jim?
9.
A 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. Jim, what is that? That store is lucky if it's a 5.
That's not true. The only thing wrong with that store, really, is they fucking stuffed the bins too tight. That's the main problem.
Hold on. And their prices are high.
They stuff the bins too tight.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
That's like Zion Gate in Seattle.
Oh, okay, Jim. You show up at the store and it's closed.
That's not CD Trader, never.
Yeah, we went there. Yes.
Oh,
he
that's
did.
because it was a fucking holiday, wasn't it?
Amoeba. He gave an 8 out of 10. Jackknife, one of the worst stores we have here in LA. He gave an 8 out of 10. That's a 3 store, right, Jim?
I mean, it depends on where. If you're looking for a pretty store,
He gave Safari a 7.5.
okay, so he doesn't know. Yeah,
Oh, on Maritime, where they have great records in the worst condition possible,
Rob,
he gave
you
it
should do
7.5.
Rob should do one of these, and then he'll get kicked out of the stores he gives low grades to.
Yeah, okay. I don't believe you should. Here's really my belief about record stores. Packing the bins too tight, an operational thing, but evaluating the store based on what they have there for you to buy is really unfair to the stores because they're only as good as the last collection they bought.
right.
Yeah.
So if you're rating the store because you went in there and didn't find anything, then that really isn't right because 2 days from there they could price a whole collection and it would be the best store you ever went to.
I'm starting a new business, Rob, because
Yeah.
based on our thread, we have a group thread here with a Kimbo and Vinyl Piper. I'm going to start a service, $50 a pop. So you don't have to pay, but I will videotape the wall and send it to you in stores.
Okay, so if this was a sitcom, Mazzy would be the character where everyone said, "Another harebrained idea, Mazzy.
Right.
Business scheme." Okay.
I'm
Well,
Kramer.
hey, breakfast. Hey, Paul. I have not been banned from any place in my life. That being said, I'm working to get one store to ban me for life.
Hey, Jim,
And
have you ever got thrown
hold
out of
on,
a restaurant or bar?
he got
I've
thrown
never
out of
been.
record stores. He claims.
I've never been thrown out of a restaurant or bar, but I have had a rat fall on me at a very fancy restaurant.
And it was your rat.
Have you ever gotten in a fight in a record store?
No. Oh, I got screamed at by a clerk at a record store once, and I was going to yell back, and it was going to get gnarly. And then I thought this guy's
yelled
just
at.
having a bad day, and I didn't yell back, and he became a friend.
Oh,
It was
got yelled at. A customer came. This is in the '70s, obviously, and a customer wanted to go through so many. I forgot what the record was, and we had this marble counter, and it was raised higher where the cash register. We were on a riser above the customers, and he kept he put the record down. And he would hit each corner to make sure it wasn't warped. And it was a bad batch of some record, and he wanted to open every single one. We probably had 50 copies of the new album. And I said, you can't do any more, pick something else. And usually you don't want them to pick something else because we're not a library. And the guy said, I want that record. I want to open and he was doing that. And I finally, I think we let him open 4 or 5 copies. And I finally took the record and I said, take this and get out of the fucking store. And I threw it against this wall on the side and it smashed and
Jesus
splattered on
Christ,
the
Mazzy.
See, these are days before Yelp.
Yeah, thank God there's no Yelp.
No Yelp.
What's his name?
That'd
Got
be
a
a
review
Karen.
like that. Your buddy down in Torrance. Record.
Okay,
recycler.
calm down, Jim.
You know,
He
I
gets
wish someone who's really good at the internet could go through all these streams and have just a loop of Ron said, okay, calm down, Jim. Okay, calm down, Jim. Just
You know
a
what I
whole
say to
loop.
people who are flipping out on me, like customers? I go, you know what? I don't think I'm able to give you the level of customer service you deserve.
You're polite.
And they just go, what? And I go, bye.
Well, again, let's get back to me because it's about me. The store I want to ban me after I go in there the next time and let the owner know what I think will be
Oh, I
Poobah.
hate that now.
That store will ban me.
Why are you going after?
Hold on. That guy's such a pussy. He probably won't even ban me.
How do you?
Okay. Barry's asking SAHB box set, Mazzy.
I can't. What does it say?
SAHB. Barry, what are you talking about? Just type the whole name.
I don't know what it.
I don't know what that is.
Now you're asking me if I even know what the box set is.
Well, typically you usually do. Refresh your browser, Eddie.
Where's Alex?
I hate to inform you, Danby. I guess this is the first time you ever watched. I am anything but passive aggressive.
I did record a whack-a-mole yesterday that'll post after this stream. I decided to do one. I haven't did a whack-a-mole about 2 months, so I'm promoting my channel. There's a whack-a-mole after this stream.
I don't know if there's any store in LA that's horribly expensive, but there are a lot of stores that sell records 20 to 30% more than they should. That's generally when I say it's expensive. Okay, Barry, you're a sweet, nice guy, but no one would get the abbreviation for the sensational Alex Harvey band. No one ever in a million years would guess the abbreviation of that.
SAHB.
I think they were on Polydor. I think weren't they on Polydor? One of those labels. They're not on Warner's.
Well, what kind of music were they? Blues rock or something?
Kind of blues rocky. They're good. I mean, Alex Harvey was great.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
That's
Barry,
an out of the box. That's an out of the box choice.
Who wants to see my deformed? Who wants to see my deformed bicep?
Vertigo? Were they on Vertigo? Well,
we
Vertigo.
Because no one wants.
Remember,
listen.
Vertigo in the UK is different in America.
New rule here on this stream. No one wants to see any people's body parts. Okay.
Not even if they're deformed.
Jim, when you're not, listen, I'm sorry to say this, but when part of you, when you go to a place and it says you must be this height,
yes.
If that is a general rule at places,
I am that height. Okay. Yeah. Guess who's my size? Tom fucking Cruise. Yeah. TC, baby. We're the same size.
Yeah, but he wears lips.
You know who else is my height? Jason Stratham. Yeah.
No,
that's
he is not.
He's a shorty, my friend. He's a shorty.
Taller than you.
He's a shorty. He's a shorty Morty.
I finally watched Obsession the other night.
No. Bill, I ran out of acts. I ran out of acts in the second Bush administration.
Oh, no. Obsession is a really good film, and the way it builds, and it's creepy and it builds. There's only one really violent scene in it, but I'll leave it at that. It's for a low budget horror film that made what, $400 million. They pulled it off, and this actress and the guy, the two lead characters, creepy as hell.
No, surface spins, no.
No one knows what.
Fluffy did not like Obsession.
What
does that say? I can't read what this says.
Well, it's in another
Fluffy
language.
says Obsession annoyed the fuck out of him.
Well, that's the point, I think, Fluffy.
Okay, that makes no sense.
The way it was shot, it's with the dark shadows in the room. I thought it was beautifully shot.
Well, so the indication is this box set will be announced on Friday or next Friday.
I don't know if it's this Friday or next Friday. I said I don't, because it's coming out in August, so it's got to be announced one of these this Friday or next Friday, really. And usually they ship right away once it's announced. And so if it's 5 records, what is that? $240 or $250?
Okay.
Or something?
Alex Dickey is saying the Kinks, but
What does he say? Oh, it can't be the Kinks. Kinks is BMG or Sony.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
All the Reprise stuff used to be Pi is no longer part of Warner's anymore. In fact, Arnaldo's label, he went for BMG. They've been releasing all the Kinks reissues. So Kinks would be great, but if they did the Kinks, they'd have to go back to the Pi things. The Kinks monobox was all analog, but they're from the American tapes. Andrew Sandoval did that.
Who put that out? BMG.
BMG and yeah. See, it gets weird because some BMG is with Sony, and some BMG is not with Sony. Some are the artists that were on that label, so it's convoluted. I don't know. If Arnaldo was here, he would know probably more than I do. I mean, Smiths would be great, but that's not late '60s, early '70s.
I say
Ken,
Jethro Tull.
Oh, hold on. Ken, I don't think it would be a Neil Young box because he controls everything. And he just put out a box last year.
Well, first of all, a couple things. Neil Young is not a British artist, okay? So that's right away. He puts
Canada is Canadian, and Canada is
right,
part of the British Empire.
But he's an American citizen now. The back of his, it's funny. I looked on my last box, or my individual Neil Young reissues. Neil Young does all analog cuts, but all it says is all analog tape master. Analog tape master.
No, well,
it doesn't say the original. It says original tape masters.
That's not 100% true, Mazzy, because he has digitally recorded albums.
No, I know. No, I'm talking about the ones that are analog. He states that. But again, he doesn't get in the weeds like all these wankers want now. AAA is not good enough for a segment of people. They think Rhino and Chad are lying because they're using the cutting master. And so now we have to specify cutting. I'm not against, but fucking cutting master. I don't care. But that never used to be an issue for people until this Superfly controversy and a couple other things, which is not it because they use an EQ tape. And the thing is, I actually ordered. Okay, I get no preference when I order from Rhino, like as a customer from Warner Brothers, right? On Saturday, I ordered 2 records. I ordered the CSM Hi-Fi, and I ordered the what's the other one? I'll think about it in a minute. And I ordered them on Saturday. They shipped yesterday. They're supposed to get here Thursday. So I understand people are having shipping issues. But now the Rhino stuff I ordered is coming from Carlsbad, California. So I think they've changed their shipping destination, Rob, or their warehouse. Carlsbad is where the non.
Well, hold on. When I've ordered few Rhino direct from them, but they would always come from California.
Yeah, but Gnarlywood or something. Remember Gnarlywood? This is now Carlsbad, where Legoland is, and that's where Nonsuch. So maybe they have a better warehouse. Maybe they switch because, literally the next business day, my order was shipped, and it's coming FedEx Thursday. It's yeah.
So what? Is it related to what we're talking about?
No.
Okay.
I'm off on magazines.
Apparently,
Goldmine shut down, and so did Brooklyn Vegan.
Brooklyn Vegan, yeah.
They were all owned by the same company.
Apparently, this Crosby's and Nash. No, I haven't heard it. People are comparing it to that Dash F cut of CSM out.
Well, what people? The very limited amount of people know about that cut.
Well, you've been promoting it, so if you're saying that
because Patrick said it, but it really is outstanding.
Yeah, I believe you.
Hey, does anyone know? This is interesting.
Oh, Astral Weeks is the other one. Because Astral Weeks, this is interesting because Rhino used the EQ tape that was used for the very first pressing of Astral Weeks in 1968. That's the one, a lot of people love that greeny Astral Weeks. So, and then Chad didn't want to use the EQ tape, so he did a digital version of double 45. That's going to be an interesting comparison, but I got to see if there's anyone local that can loan me a double 45 because I don't buy double 45s. But I'm curious the difference between that and why Kevin and Rhino chose that EQ tape. But it is from the one that everyone loves. So that's good DNA. but Chad didn't like the EQ. So I'm wondering what that's about. Does anybody here have in the comments? I can't see, but let Rob know the Astro Weeks Chad double 45.
Which who is that? What band?
Van Morrison. It's his first, not his first solo, first Warner album after Bang Records, after Burt Burns label.
No one's saying anything about that.
Bert
Hey,
really,
I'm gonna order
I bet
this, and hold on. I just found the last Neil Young box set for a crazy price.
The last one's great. It has Mirror Ball.
Yeah,
has
I
Sleep-
want the unplugged, and then
You can buy
Harvest.
those separate now. You can buy those separate now, Rob.
I'd rather get this box for this price.
Yeah. It's got Sleep with Angels. It's got Unplugged, and one more. It's excellent. Three of those records are digital cuts. Oh, it's got Harvest Moon.
Yeah, Harvest Moon, which is
They
great.
were recorded digitally. That was recorded digitally. I think Mirror Ball is the only all analog in that box set.
What does it want me to do here? I want to.
I'd love to see a Toe box set, although I wouldn't buy it, but love that band.
Richard Davis play on Astro Week. What year was that recorded or put out?
I've got
1968.
What's the big song on that album? I think
Ballerina. They weren't hit songs, but they were FM staples.
I think the box is Jethro Tull. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Here, I have a Chad, but it's not 45.
Which one is that?
Astral Weeks, RT,
Is it a greenie?
it's Chad from, it's a real.
Oh, you have the double 40. You do have the double 45.
No, this isn't a double 45. This is a single 33.
Then it's not the Chad.
It's RTI. I don't know who it is then.
Well, no, but Rhino's been repressing that record, so it's probably a Chris Bellman or a Kevin Gray or
Right.
yeah. No, Chad's stuff's all double 45.
I don't buy double 45s.
I don't either. That's why, but I'd like to hear it. So
I'm just kidding. I buy them all the time. I have no problem.
All right, I'm going to step away for 1 second. Jim, don't ruin the stream.
All right. So let me show you my deformed bicep.
show some Zappa.
Some Frank. Here. The Persuasions doing Frank a cappella.
Nice.
Did you know that Frank got the Persuasions their first record contract?
Have you heard that Petra Hayden acapella album?
I like that.
She's
a
one of
lot.
the Hayden triplets,
Right.
Charlie Hayden's daughter, and she did a complete acapella album covering "Who Sell Out."
Oh, I
It's
don't have
bizarre.
that one. I've got another one where she does.
Yeah, Coleman gave me that record. It's a record that you can listen a couple of times, but it's so much of a novelty. I think that's enough. I can't listen to it more than that. But it's a cool experiment.
Yeah, I think I still have that.
And
Maybe not.
she recreates the cover art somewhat.
No. Ooh. I guess I traded them.
Okay, I'm waiting for this to process my order, and then I'll tell you how much I got this Neil Young box for.
Who'd you order it through?
I'll let you know in a second. I don't know. It looks like it's an
Is this one of
indie
those-
record store.
Fly By Night Records.
I don't know. But I'm waiting for it to fully process. That's already right now. Okay. I think the world will be thrown off its axis if it is Led Zeppelin.
No, Alex, I don't think I have one Burning Spear record.
I didn't put those Led Zeppelin covers in my thumbnail on without a little bit of a hint.
Why are you asking about Burning Spear, Alex Dickey?
Was Burning Spear on Island Records? I forgot. The American versions? I don't remember.
Anyone remember this guy? Mike Finnegan? We talked about him.
Yeah.
He played on everything, man. I'm back into CDs, folks. My CD player's working again. As she abused a sausage patty and said, "Why don't you treat me mean?"
Put away.
That's a great song, St. Alfonso's. Da-da, da-da. Tough one to play.
Is there a way on the StreamYard app when you're on a phone to make it full screen? I don't want to sign off here and fuck it
Did
up.
you turn your phone?
Yeah, no, but I'm this way, but it's small and I see the whole top of my browser and stuff. I can't fill the screen with just us here. I don't see it. I never use my phone.
Music in the House. There is in El Monte, that neighborhood, which is where Zappa had his first studio, Cucamonga, not too far from there. There's a Catholic church called St. Alfonso's. And once a month, to this day, they still have a pancake breakfast. And that's what Frank was referring to. St. Alfonso's.
You know what I say about that? You know how I respond to that, Jim?
How?
Great googly moogly.
Great googly moogly.
Hold on. Chance Mazzy said that the box is from a band from the late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah.
So it can't be Smiths.
First of all, it can't be the Smiths because Morrissey and Marr will never have it. Now remember, the Smiths are not Warners in the UK. They can do American things, so they'd have to be for the American tapes because it's rough trade in the UK. I mean, it's the same with Black Sabbath. They're Vertigo in the UK. Echo and the Bunnyman. Who put out the Echo albums? I forgot. I have some of the British ones. It's not Warner's. Is it Coda? Coda put out the Echo. Echo and the Bunnyman would be a good box set too, but that's not 60s, 70s. And Jesus and Mary Chain would be a good one too, but that's a different period. That's 80s. Yeah. I mean,
right.
Rhino put out a Smiths box, so those are from the digital. Digital.
The site's being wonky. So let me.
What's Concert Buddy's big stream this week on Thursday? Do we know yet the theme?
Yeah, Concert Buddy, what's your theme this week? Concert Buddy is collecting vinyl. Does it displace your hip? All right, what's going on here? This site is weird.
You know, by the time I get out of having coffees here, I could buy a box set.
Why?
Because
do they not give you refills?
Because $11 for a coffee and a muffin. Back in my day, you get a donut and a coffee for 60 cents, 50 cents.
This is being ridiculous. It won't take my payment on the site.
You're using Shopify or PayPal or something?
I'm using, it's really, I mean, I guess to the site's credit, it's going through a whole barrage of how to authorize. And then it goes.
I got a shipping notice yesterday from InGroove for Maggot Brain.
I didn't get mine. Hey, Mike, what's the deal? But I also
Leland.
ordered it. I also ordered it with Jacob Wentz album, the Kevin Gray album.
So anyway, I don't know
Oh
how
shit!
Mike Ingroove shipped yesterday, Monday, Maggot Brain, his exclusive edition, 33 and a third. I'm not buying 45. But when does my? So I got to see when my coffee's coming. You know, when does the coffee come out?
What
I
now?
ordered coffee beans, Maggot Brain coffee beans from Detroit, because we're gonna do a coffee. Dave and Joey and I are gonna do a taste test with Maggot Brain beans.
I can't imagine they'd be very good.
Yeah, but it'll be a fun shootout. I'm not going to shoot them out. I'm not going to do a comparison. I don't think. Maybe I'll do a Grafeo Maggot Brain. It's probably not a fair fight.
That's a great record, man.
Now, when you get Maggot Brain coffee beans, do you keep it sealed?
I think you should never listen to it. Number one, why would you? Come on. Why would you? Here's some good shit. Promo. Thank you.
Is anybody watching your show now? I don't see any
No,
comments.
no, it's pretty boring right now. Can someone come up here and be a moron so we can
Someone
have
come up here and be interesting. Look at the cutout.
They're reissuing everyone. Which the Funkadelic self-titled? Is that the one that came out for Record Store Day? Am I wrong about that?
Westbound ORG has put out 2 so far before Maggot Brain. The first 2. Are we going to see Fluffy in LA next week?
Fluffy, are you coming to the Vinyl Con? Can you find the bus route that will take you there? Or are you going to walk? Why don't you just wait till they reissue it, Fluffy? Or
What's that, Jim?
JDC Records.
Okay, so that's an Eddie Hazel EP that was posthumously released. It's okay. It's not great.
Everything Eddie Hazel did was great. Shut up. Jams from the heart.
This is why people kick you out of their store, Jim.
No, it's because of my tats. The only time I've ever been tossed. There's another time. Sam Phipps yelled at me, and I didn't yell back.
No one knows who Sam Phipps is.
He used to work at Atomic, and he is the sax player for Oingo Boingo.
Yeah,
really nice guy. Man, he knows things. I'm glad we became friends.
Okay, I have.
How about Steel Eye Span? Got any Steel Eye Span?
No one gives a shit about them.
Yeah, I cannot be buried in a Jewish cemetery. That is why I got my tattoo. I have a fear of being buried in a Jewish cemetery.
Hold on. Jim has requested that his body be thrown to an area off the 5 freeway where the Hillside Strangler dropped his body.
Kind of near the zoo, near Las Feliz by the zoo. I have two tattoos, or I got tattooed twice.
Yeah.
The second time, it's a Grateful Dead skull with the LA Dodgers thing inside of the skull. And that got me tossed out of Mississippi Records. The young lady hated the LA reference on my leg. And I come to find out her mother was from Fullerton.
I need to sign off. I'll be back.
Okay.
Bye, Maz. Yeah. And then my first tattoo, I was 16. And my friend was the tattoo artist,
Yes.
and both of us were under the influence of LSD at the time.
Okay. Hey, people that are watching, because I really don't keep track of this, but Jim, can you let me know if Jim's told that story before?
About I have Steelers Wheel.
What kind of music is Steel Ice Band?
I have no idea. What kind of music is Steelers Wheel? The dingoes took the baby. But yes, so that tattoo with the LA Dodger thing
What did hold on.
got me tossed out.
Burke, I didn't see your comment. What are you asking? I don't you have to re-ask it. Oh. No, I don't. I listen. You're opening a can of worms. I don't care to deal with. Hold on, I'm removing Mazzy until he comes.
I'm going to do a tattoo OnlyFans thing after the show where I show my tats.
Okay, Mazzy's trying to come on again.
I was on LSD, and so was the tattoo artist.
Okay, I had to kick out the other Mazzy. Steel Ice Band is rocked up versions of British trad folk songs.
Okay.
Are they a jam band?
Oh,
Jam band?
I don't know. Bad.
I'm on my laptop.
How many people are in the store right now, Mazzy?
In the cafe?
Yeah.
About a dozen. It's a tiny place. Now I can see that Steel Ice Band. Airport Convention would be cool, but they were on a different label. You know, Pentangle. It could be Pentangle. What if it's Pentangle?
No one will buy it.
I would buy Pentangle.
It'll be a horrible seller.
Would anybody here buy Pentangle? Bert Jans and John Renborn and Jackie McShay and
No one will buy it.
I think Pentangle. Okay, it's Pentangle.
You think it's Pentangle? Well, Rhino, you're batting 200. If it's Pentangle, we should, during VinylCon, we should go with pitchforks and torches.
Well, first of all, Pentangle albums are beautifully recorded, starting in 1968.
How many people here have Pentangle records?
I have all the Pentangle records.
There's that one I always see.
You'd like, singers that are jazzy. I bet you, Michael. Did they? I know I have a CD box. But did they do a Pentangle? Elemental Music issued a few individual records. Did they do a vinyl box set? I didn't know that. Yeah.
What box
now,
set
do you have a CD box? Is there a vinyl box set? I didn't know that.
Jerome, which
I don't
box?
need it because I have the original.
Jesus Christ, people. Jerome, which one do you have?
Kitcher, if you're going to say gives it, we don't know what. You got to specify in the comments. Pentangle is kind of jazzy folk rock music. Not even rock, folk jazz. Acoustic for Chance on guitar, John Renmore guitar, Jackie McShay vocals, Tony Cox, and then I forgot the other guy. Interesting, 14 LPs. Wow, who put it out? Was it an import? Michael Dawson? Was it an import?
14 LPs? Why would you want to put yourself through that? Do they have 14?
Joe Wilson. Joe, I can see you. Your comment.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Wow.
Rhino's putting out a pentangle. I'm going to say it here. Rhino Hi-Fi is putting out a pentangle box. That would make heads explode on the Hoffman forums. You didn't ask. No one's asking for pentangle.
No,
Yeah.
no one's asking for a pentangle box.
That's just like
No.
reading heads explode. There's a whole argument about people getting pissed off in that Rhino thread. There's people getting pissed off that because Rhino, remember that Curtis Mayfield Rhino Record Store Day release last year? And I think it's finally coming out as a non-Record Store Day. So I can't believe at this point, after 20 years of Record Store Day, people don't realize that eventually everything will be reissued, even if it says exclusive. There's a different edition, a different color, whatever. Like we see Puzzle, Dada. Real Gone's putting out Puzzle from a year and a half ago.
Why are
Warner
reissues so giant?
Warner has had licensing agreements with Chrysalis and Island. I'm not sure if they still do it with all of them, but some Chrysalis they do, because they put out some Chrysalis bands like Jethro Tull and others. So they do have. I don't know if the licensing agreement is still. Some of them is expired and they didn't renew it. There's no British jazz artist that Rhino could put out, right? In the 60s, 70s? No.
No. I don't know if anyone like that.
They never owned Island of Chrysalis. They had licensing agreements with them, I think.
No, not that I know of.
You know, actually, that would have been a good idea if I had set it up to go visit Discogs next time. I come down here a few times a year. Good idea, Concert Buddy. Well, okay, The Byrds is my number one, Malcolm, but that's Sony, and you know, Sony. A part of that video rant I did yesterday is like everyone's bitching about labels doing all analog, but now it's not the right all analog according to some people. But Sony won't even do the Byrds or anybody. Sony won't release for BMG. Come on, Arnaldo, get BMG to do tape, do a hi-fi. At least Universal now with vinyl files doing it. The Byrds would be my number one choice.
Has BMG put out an analog hi-fi type of release?
No. I mean, maybe they've done an album here and there, but no. Well, Herc, that's what we heard. That's what Westman said. That's why I get it. Yeah. Echo and the Bunnymen would be great. They were, Sire Records.
But they're not the 60s, 70 band.
No, they're not. That's what I heard.
I've seen Echo and the Bunnymen in concert. I saw them back in the day, but I heard recently their tour, they're not very good. That's what one I saw.
I was watching I wasn't on it, but I was watching for about an hour of the stream last night that you won't talk about because you don't like the person, Rob. But that guy, a couple guys were jumping on the Mazzy show bullshit again. Like, can't they just leave it alone?
Wait. Hold on. What was going on?
They like to dump on the shill shit. Like, it's going to change, right? Getting a couple free records.
Matt, hold on. Okay, here's the deal. I don't mind calling out bullshit, but I don't feel. I said I don't mind calling out bullshit.
Oh, I think so. You don't like.
So, but here's the deal: the person I don't like says the same crap again and again and again and again, dude. Hold on. Fuck off with the bullshit you keep.
Leland. The thing about some people will be disappointed. Some people are, unless it's Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath, there's always somebody that's going to be disappointed. Thinking out of the box for me, I think it's actually a really good choice, and I think there are going to be people that are going to love it. There's going to be a few people that say, "Okay,
Which one?
I get it, but it's not for me." But it's not
Which
a
one?
it's not a share type of disappointment. So don't worry about that, Leland.
What are we talking about?
This box set. There's always people that once it comes out, there's a big yawn. Like ZZ Top box set 2 didn't really get all the excitement, even though I think it did pretty well. So I think Deep Purple, like the Deep Purple, I like some of that stuff. I think that's a great choice, Deep Purple. Did I buy it? I'm not quite sure because I have.
What albums would be in it?
Well, it'd be in rock. It would be the one with the purple cover. It'd be their first 4 or 5 Warner Brothers records. Would it be live in Japan? They just put out a Stephen Wilson mix live in Japan. I don't think it would. They don't do double records, so it wouldn't be live in Japan.
Hey, here's an announcement.
The Kinks, it can't be the Kinks. The Kinks is not Warner Brothers, Patrick.
Anyone that's coming to the VinylCon, the Record Safari will be there selling at the VinylCon. The last one they didn't come.
What label was AC/DC on? And weren't they always the 70s?
They're Atlantic, I think, right?
Well, that could be, but were they in the 70s or 60s? No, they started in the 70s, right?
Yeah. Atco.
The Hawaiian guy got bitch slapped in the Hoffman forums too quite a bit with that Rhino thread.
Yeah, but I think I'm kind of gathering he does not care, and he sort of likes.
I will say this. I will say this about you, Wyatt, because we know you're watching, or you're watching on replay. You always have a great. If someone does kind of go after you, you have a very upbeat, positive response, and it's a nice response. You don't get like me and Rob.
Yeah, you're not like Mazzy who craps his pants when you come at him.
So I admire that. It's kind of like. Did you take Est or Livestream or something?
What?
I went to what was her name? Women Are From Mars, and what was that guy's name? Barbara DeAngelis. She was married to that guy. I went to her. What were they called? Making Love Work.
The Hoffman Forum is not real life, but either is YouTube when you think about it, right?
No, well, but
give me some tall, man.
I talk about the Hoffman Forum. I don't go there. I really don't. It is no use to me. It's not a useful place.
The Kinks in the UK were on Pi, but in America they were on Reprise. So if they were on Reprise until Muswell Hillbillies when they went to RCA, so they could, so theoretically that works. But Reprise no longer has the Kinks. It's now BMG through Sony or BMG. So the Kinks aren't part of Warner's anymore, not part of Reprise anymore.
They
Dire
didn't come out in
Straits?
the 60s. They're not 60s.
Yeah, and Dire Straits is 70s.
Not 60s.
Dire Straits is not 60s. And they've already haven't they done a couple Dire Straits? Maybe not.
Tull is 70s, not really 60s.
But they started in 68, Tull.
Okay. I guess so, yeah.
There's someone kind of hovering behind Mazzy.
Jethro.
Okay.
Camper Van Beethoven's being interested. Is being reissued by Cracker. I mean, by what's it called? Cutting Vinyl in the UK. Not Cutting Vinyl. What's it called? That label's putting them out. The Cracker albums, definitely. And those are on Virgin. The Cracker Virgin records should be reissued. Your friend Wax did a couple Cracker albums a decade ago.
He did Camper Van Beethoven too. He did pay.
Did he not?
He's got.
Van, he did.
I can't talk about it, but he has a real good one coming out. So.
here's the thing, Leland. I agree with you. I agree with you, Leland, about that. But we know these labels are. You don't. Do you really think Rhino or Chad are picking tapes that aren't the best versions, whether they're the original master or the cutting master or an EQ master? They're picking the best ones that sound best to them. So these people that like are all hot and heavy and pissy about this right now, you know damn well that Patrick Mulligan and Kevin are picking the best ones they have available. Now they don't have access to the UK. Why doesn't the fucking UK labels put out their versions? Why doesn't Warner UK do a whole issue of audiophile records? They have those tapes there. They have the licensing of the ones that are in the UK. They could do it technically. Like, why doesn't the Smiths on Rough Trade do an all analog UK box? There's only 4 fucking albums. What label was okay? Savoy was on London Records, so that was not Warner's either. That was Decca.
When I go to a record store to buy them, yeah, I pay tax.
Or when we sell them. You know, I sell through Whatnot. I get a 1099 at the end of the year.
No.
So that's income.
No, when I buy records from a record store that are used, we pay taxes.
And when people buy records through Whatnot, they get charged sales tax. Yeah, Dave Pound, you're exactly right. Well, the thing is, you could do 1,000 copies. So you have all of Europe. You have all of Europe. You have Michael 45 promoting European things. No, Oregon does not have sales tax, correct. There's a few states that don't. Is it Jersey and Texas or Florida and Texas? I forgot.
Well, like Pennsylvania doesn't have it on clothes.
Yeah, but Washington State, my state, does not have income tax, state income tax. So it you know, they're going to get you one way or another.
They don't have an income tax, but they do have a sales tax.
Right. Yeah, we have what 10,
which is more of a tax on poor people.
And California is taxing on everything.
Wow, did I say that?
The numbered ones are limited, right?
Yeah.
The numbered vinyl files.
It'd be interesting to see a vinyl file ever releases to stores, because they don't go to stores yet like Rhino now does. The vinyl files are excellent. I don't see people calling me a vinyl file chill. I've gotten some free vinyl files.
Mazzy. Hold on. Rob is talking, Jim.
Yeah, but
Please listen to who's talking. Listen. You could call Mazzy a shill. You could call anyone you want a shill. He is not a shill. That argument means you don't like Mazzy and you're bashing him.
And you're jealous.
Please understand.
Bingo.
When you call Mazzy a shill, means you don't like him. So just say you don't like Mazzy. Okay?
It means you're jealous.
You're allowed to not. Hold on. You're allowed to not like Mazzy. But here's the truth of everyone. The people who complain about other VC channels on a regular basis means they are jealous. They think they can do what Mazzy does, and they cannot. They can't. So
I keep trying though.
So the person I don't like who does a live stream Monday night,
I agree, Concept, but
more people don't like you than don't like Mazzy.
Oh,
Okay,
I get a good amount of haters. You know, things when you do this.
Mazzy, I'm not sub shaming. More people like watching your videos than likes watching the guy who constantly talks shit about you. Because you know what you do, Mazzy. Honestly, I don't watch a lot of Mazzy's videos, but you don't talk shit about other. You don't talk shit about other VC channels.
The people like Herc and Patrick that do the shield as a joke, and I get it. You don't always read that humor. It's kind of like that wanker Chris James that always says "link" when you're about to sign off at the end of the show. That's not funny anymore, Chris James.
But Mazzy, here's the other thing. Where you go, oh, I reconciled with this person. We're good now. You're not good. You're not good with him. He doesn't like you. So stop saying that shit. He doesn't like you.
Yeah, what's the name of the coffee shop you're at, Mazzy? Shill away.
They're not giving.
I don't even know the name of this coffee place.
That's rude. You should have been promoting them.
What's the let me see what the name.
Oh God, am I sorry? I told him to promote the coffee shop.
Portland does have hot lemon.
Wow, what a perv!
Thank you.
They look like arts. They all look like art school women. You know, art college, little glasses.
Go on. What did I say?
Man bun coffee. It is.
If I could man bun, I would, but I can't.
He doesn't even know the name of the place he's in.
I need to order another coffee, and I need to bring one back to Michelle. Because Joe is probably going to sleep in and not make coffee enough for her. So,
Okay.
You want to hear me order a coffee?
Not really.
Well, what Mazzy doesn't know is we replaced his coffee with.
Everyone at the coffee shop is different.
Hey,
I bet he's
can I
saying
get two lattes, one to go and one to hear this small one, double.
If I told
Or
you
regular,
you had
just a double.
coffee, would you hold it?
One to go, one to hear. Yes, please.
Oh, this is fucking riveting.
I know we're picking up another live stream. That's not nice.
Is
Hold on.
Eddie?
Hold on, Eddie. Why do you hate Mazzy so much? Are you jealous?
It's called Slow Haste. I'll write it in the comments.
Slow haze?
So basically, it's kind of like jumbo shrimp. Slow haste. So if anyone's in Portland right now, I'll be here for the next 15 minutes or so.
If you want to selfie with Mazzy, go to Slow Haze.
See, in Portland, we bus our own tables.
So when Mazzy's coming out of the store in his fur jacket, throw red paint at him.
Right. It's a faux fur, so throw faux red paint.
I will. I don't. You know what? I think Mazzy's more an apologist than he is a shill.
No,
I do.
I think
you
it's
know,
a brown.
I do apologize.
We used to call it brown noser. We used to call it brown noser.
No, he's an apologist, meaning like when there's criticism over something like I have, he goes, "No, you don't understand. Rhino takes a long time to consider what they issue." Blah blah blah.
Yeah, he's a brown noser for the labels.
You know, I discovered, I don't know if it's still doing the echo thing. Obviously, I have headphones on, but on the stream with 2 people, there was no echo last week. But if it was 3 or more, they'd get echo. And maybe we should have wore headphones, but that shouldn't have to be the case.
Again, here's my belief. I've not really had echo problems live streaming for like 2 years on StreamYard.
Right.
It's StreamYard. There's something wrong with StreamYard.
It is.
But this is StreamYard right now. We're not
Yeah,
having
we're
echo.
not echoing.
Nope. Star Power. There are about 3 people that care that I get promos. Wait.
I get promos. People are that lame to send me promos.
Dan, I know you're joking, but I would love for Label to pay me like a monthly thing, and I could promote their work. But if I did, I would have to say I'm working, promoting for whoever the label is. But I would do marketing.
Pursue
At
it.
this point in my life, I would like a what do they call it? Not a per diem, a monthly. What do they call it, Jim?
A paycheck.
Yeah, but when they're paying you like a monthly, I'm blanking out on the
yeah.
Staples.
I haven't been in that kind of a situation since the second
Retainer. Yes.
retainer.
If Analog October, if Rhino, if Universal, if BMG wants to pay me a retainer, I would. Yes, I know the word, and it's not the thing you put in your mouth.
I would take a retainer at Record Collector News,
I've
and I
had
would
jobs.
have my nose so far up their fucking ass, I would need a snorkel to breathe.
I've had jobs in the photo world over the years when I was.
He has to take a poo poo.
Wow, what just happened?
His coffee's ready. Listen, Mazzy lives in a fantasy world if he thinks the label's going to give him a retainer.
The retainer is the records they send him. That's about it.
Well, the records aren't retainers. No, really.
Oh, yeah, they are, Mazzy. You are such a...
Thank you. Is that the small cup?
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Trying to get
slow haste. It's like slow horses.
It's a
Very
snail.
nice. Hurry up and wait. Nobody goes there anymore. It's too crowded.
You know what? You are sort of like the modern Yogi Berra.
One of my favorite.
No, not stipend. It is a retainer. That's the thing. I mean, yeah.
That's that used to be Jim's nickname.
No. In junior high, very devastating. My middle name got out. Morton.
I thought your middle name was Carol.
And I became Shorty Morty. And if you can tell by the way my voice just caught.
Jim.
And my girlfriend was from Brooklyn. Wait, my girlfriend had just moved in from Brooklyn, so it was Shorty Morty.
Jim, we just found your new. You should change your name. Change your YouTube name to Shody Modi.
Shody Modi. Me and TC.
Remember the days when everyone wanted a SPAR code, AAA or ADA, whatever? And it is interesting that now that's not good enough because
what code?
Even though it might be all analog, we don't know which tape. So now we have to know which tape. It seems like every couple of years the rules change. Now I'm all for letting us know, but these companies, maybe here's what they should do. The tape box. Why don't they put a thing of the tape box on the hype sticker and on the website for everyone? Then at least we'd all be able to see. So I would support that. That's not hard for them to do. You think if they were trying to hide something, they wouldn't show the friggin' tape box.
I don't know, man. Why is it, Mazzy, when you were working at record stores, was the whole business or this much of the business reissued?
I'm sorry, the volume just went down. What is that again?
When you were working at record stores, was a significant portion of the business, like it is now, reissues? Or was it new stuff? It
was all new stuff. I mean, they were comps, but it was
so it has changed. Things have changed.
But
there's no new stuff.
No, but Jim, that's not true. There's a lot of there's new
well,
stuff.
Well, we're not talking about the new stuff. We're talking about the reissues.
Right. But they're new records every week. The difference in the 70s, when I worked there, like you're asking me, is that all those, there didn't have to be reissues of those records because they were constantly being repressed in print. So Led Zeppelin and the Beatles, every month they'd be pressing more copies, or every few months they would press more copies. That if the warehouse was low, they'd press more. That's why you have the Greenies and the Palm Trees and the later White Warner Brothers or the Capitol changes and labels. Records would stay in print unless it was a bomb, and then they'd go to cutouts, as you know. Constantly. It just like the Beatle records, the Rolling Stones records never went out of print until never.
But so my point is, we're not selling anywhere near as many fucking records as we were back then. Well, it's a completely different business. But it seems to me that maybe it's just from my point of view, my little bubble world that I'm in, that yeah, there's a lot of new artists putting out records every week, but we're not talking about that shit. We're
Well,
talking
we're
about reaches.
because our age group doesn't listen. We know, you know, we have a running joke on our thread about Kimbo and Olivia Rodrigo. I bought that album. I love that record. You know, there are new albums. There
Jim,
are, you know,
Jim,
Bill
you know,
Callahan puts out new records.
but
There are
what
new
store,
cool artists.
Jim? What
Nick
store do you
Cave puts out new records.
Jim,
I go to
what store? Hold on, Jim. What store do you regularly go to that sells new records?
Either Freak Beat or Record
Right,
Safari.
and you bought a new record because the store Bob recommended it to you.
Yeah. But-
Okay.
We don't have to wash our own dishes here. But the thing is, Jim, now too, the competition is free. People can stream for virtually free. Yes, they pay $200 a year or whatever, but it's free. How can you compete with free for paying a $30 or $40 record?
No, I understand.
Wow.
Yeah, but
Rob has 170 people watching.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It just seems like
They're watching you shill.
there should be some new shit out there that we need to be getting turned on to somehow.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't it be amazing if a guy who prints a magazine about records got
I'm
press
record-
release stopped,
Well,
got press
Dan?
releases from the record companies?
when you're selling fewer records, when you're pressing fewer records, not only inflation, but the per unit price goes way up. When you're pressing 500,000 records, the unit price goes way down. That's the simple economics.
Okay.
So you're pressing, 3,000.
I want to know why Alex Dickey thinks things are the way they are.
I miss Tower Records too, Nicole.
I miss people that could understand. Like for a long time, that store that a lot of young people go to buy shit. What's that store?
Urban Outfitters.
Yeah, Urban Outfitters sell a lot of records, new records.
Yes. They've really narrowed. I was in one the other day, and they really
it's pretty small.
enhanced their section.
Tower, I
They
used
used to
to
have a
think
whole-
was overpriced. I always thought Tower was
Yeah.
expensive.
Well, here, let me help you out with this. If you live in a city and you regularly commute, you're in your car. You're gonna, like me, and you're gonna listen to a lot of music streaming. That's what I do, and it's fine. I have no issue with the sound quality.
That's not free. You pay $10 a month, though, right?
MacD. That's totally true, but not well.
Oh,
Almost
I have a
every
credit-
major,
I've-
most artists have vinyl components now. Not all, but most.
I have a credit card that gives me Apple Music and Apple TV for free.
Yeah, Michael, in the early 2000s when I did some work at my house in San Francisco. We did some renovation. I had a 5.1 that had wires going to the back of the room under the floorboards, and I had a nice 5.1. And I got a few of the surround DVDs, whatever they were, and they were kind of good and novel. But after a while, I didn't want to listen to music that way. I just wanted to listen to stereo. I like it for movies, I get, but for music, the whole surround Atmos thing is not for me. But I know people like it, but it's not a big thing. I did, when I ordered those Rhinos, I ordered one of their Quadios. They do these Quadios and quad mixes. Even though I don't have the quad experience, but I ordered Randy Newman's Sail Away because I don't have a good CD of that. And that's one of my all-time favorite records. So.
How's the Quadio?
I haven't got it yet. It's coming Thursday.
I can't wait to get back to these goddamn speakers, man. They sound so good.
178 people watching Rob. Wow.
It's a mistake.
Here.
Hold on, Mazzy, you're here all the time. You don't see.
I'm gonna peel off 20. Let's get rid of 20 right now.
Yeah, okay. I'm very close to banning Rich. Rich, have a regular take. Now, here's what I'm going to do to kind of clean things up. Rich, join the conversation. Not everything is a rim shot comment. Okay? Thank you. Just be normal, Rich.
I think you're the only live streamer in the YouTube community that yells at your audience.
They come back for
That's what
more.
they come here for. That's
They
what
come
they're
back
here for.
more. Yeah.
That's what they're here for.
Well, I meant to say bitch.
Boom. Yeah. Abuse is down the hall.
Look, this is what is hysterical. When the knuckleheads who don't like me, but they can't keep my name out of their mouth or whatever, they watch this. They got a raging hard on for me, which I don't understand.
I don't like
Rob,
that.
you know what it is?
In the morning.
People get up in the morning. I mean, we're West Coast, so I know there's people in the UK and East. It's like late morning for them, but people like to wake up to something, and I can't imagine many people who would want to wake up to you, but apparently it's a thing. And you like it, it's like the morning zoo. Remember in the Bay Area, we had Alex Bennett, Howard Stern used to do it. Those kind of shock jocks. You're the closest that BC has to a shock jock.
Shut up, Mazzy.
Mazzy, I didn't understand until just now why those streams constantly hate your guts.
Oh.
There you go.
No.
What was her name if she was so famous?
We had the eagle died. What was her name?
Yeah.
The big bear eagle.
Yeah, those eagles that they mate for life, right? Eagles?
Yeah. Every year they have.
When David and I were promoting our book in 1982, we had an interview with a DJ at WNBC at Rockefeller Center. And I didn't know who he was at the time, but it turned out it was Howard Stern interviewed us. But it was before he was known as a shock jock, before he got it. We were there for like a half hour in the studio.
Where was it, DC or New York?
It was New York at Rockefeller Center.
When he was on NBC. He left DC to go to NBC.
Yeah, this was before, strippers and the whole
before he went to K-Rock. K-Rock.
WNBC, yeah.
He was big at when he was at NBC.
Pig vomit. It was
when he was on when he was on NBC, he was on Howard Stern. I mean, he was on David Letterman. David Letterman would have him on.
Right. But we didn't know who he was there at the time.
Oh yeah, Morton Downey was awesome.
We went on Mike Douglas' show when it was at CNN on Sunset in that big CNN building. He was on cable then when hardly anyone watched
Mike
cable.
Douglas on CNN.
He at the early years of CNN after he got off syndication. We were on Mike Douglas, and then we were on Entertainment Tonight. Dixie Watley, remember Dixie Watley on Entertainment Tonight? She interviewed us. And then what's the guy, the little Jewish guy who had the cable show in New York City? Joe Franklin. We were on the Joe Franklin show.
Okay, hold on. Hey, Craig, do you mind if I repeat what you texted me? I'm going to type.
Is it the Pentangle announcement? Alan, it was probably an afternoon interview with Howard Stern, I guess. I don't remember exactly. It would have been 1982 or 3.
Who's calling you? Who's?
Do you remember anybody here remember the Clubfoot Orchestra out of San Francisco?
No.
I have that record.
During the post-punk days, yeah.
I listened to Howard Stern when he was in DC. I think he was there for over 2 years. And one day he was not there, and I go, "What the hell happened to Howard Stern?"
Well, today is Tuesday. I don't know if I'm going to many record stores. I don't know if I'm going to too many records.
Okay, here's my take on the Howard Stern thing. whatever way he did it, he seemed to create bad blood. But he had talked about ending his show for the last over 10 years. So whoever worked for him for a long time. I don't know how well he paid or didn't.
Mac, my book is out of print, so it wouldn't be
But
at the Abbey Road. So.
he's moving to 1 day a week.
Mazzy, you know this record?
I've seen it. I never had it, but I remember the Clubfoot Orchestra.
Fucking
I used to see them
awesome
live.
record, man.
Yeah.
Great record. It's so good.
What is it?
Clubfoot.
I've only been to Scotland once.
Did anyone go to the Grateful Dead meetup at the movies this weekend to see the Giant Stadium concert? I heard it. I saw it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to close down here. I'm heading back, but I might listen in the car. They only got 10 minutes left.
All right.
Take care, Maz.
Yeah. Leave them wanting more, Mazzy. What the hell is the club? What is that album?
I'll play it for you.
No.
It's nuts. It has nothing to do with this guy either.
That guy's an actor. What's his face? Show it again. Show the cover. What was he in? He was in a lot of shit in the 80s and 90s.
Blanking.
Someone tell me his name, people, so I don't have to look it up. There was a TV show on MTV, ran one season, called Austin Stories. He played some dude's uncle or brother. He was on that. It's not Bronson Pinchot. If you watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the two guys that took the car from the parking garage.
It is John Lurie. That is John Lurie.
That is not John Lurie.
I think
it is not. Hold on. It 100% is not John Lurie. 100%. That is, if you watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the two guys who took the car, he was one of them. It is not John Lurie. I'll look it up to tell you who that.
It's his brother.
No, it is not his brother.
It's his brother, Zumi Lurie.
I'm gonna tell you who that guy is. I see him around LA occasionally. Let me look it up. Richard something, I think his name is.
Clubfoot. I'll have to play this today. I haven't listened to it in a while.
Off.
Great record.
Hold on, I'll tell you who he is.
Loser.
Because you people
Put it on your AI.
You're making shit up.
I'll make nothing up.
Yeah. Richard Edson. That's who that guy is. Here he is.
Nah.
Richard Edson.
Oh, that's not him.
It is him. You're a putz. Go crawl back into those speakers you bought.
They are so good.
Richard Edson. That's who that guy is. What movie do I hate?
God, I hate you, Rob. Ah!
What?
You're correct.
I don't think he was a musician, but I could be wrong.
He was in Stranger Than Paradise. That's why I got confused.
No, you got confused because you're confused.
Oh no. No.
That's what I just said, Matt. He's one of the two guys that stole the cars. Patrick, rewind the stream. We did it at the beginning. He talked about this.
Oh, I got the Lee song, 15-inch.
He got the Lee song Hibachi and speaker set.
Whoa! Look at that! Holy shit!
No, neither. I'm not a big MoFi guy. I do want that album, but I rather they put out the 33s, regular 33.
Ha ha ha! That speaker looks like it has a goiter. My wife says it kind of looks like a large toilet bowl.
Here, so Jim is unknowledgeable. Clubfoot turned into Little Feet.
That's a joke.
There you go.
So that is a 15-inch.
He was the original drummer for
Yeah,
Sonic
I think so. Yeah,
No, you don't know.
I was a Sonic Youth fan. I saw them at a street fair once. I had kids on my shoulders.
If you don't watch this stream, we'll shoot Jim.
Uh, those are 15-inch full range drivers. There's no crossover. The speaker wires go directly. They connect directly to the driver. They're about 97 dB efficient, and it's just like a flat piece of wood with a speaker on it. It's a baffle. And
hey, Jeffy, don't be a putz, okay? Or a moron.
I was going to anyway. God damn, it sounds good. I'm using it with the 7-watt 300B deckwear tube.
You're just making up everything you're
making
saying.
Up names and things.
Yes.
Holy moly, does that sound interesting and good and fun and whew.
Yes.
Yes, I hear what you're saying, Poetry, but try it with 7 watts. If you do these speakers with 100 watts, the bass goes away. With 7 watts, the bass just sort of unfolds. It's weird. It's really weird. I'm not saying these are for everybody.
Will someone put a video together of Jim going, these speakers are awesome. 3 weeks from now, he goes, I'm getting rid of these speakers.
You want to buy them? Yeah, I was on the deckwear list for 3.5 years. How long does one set up stand? You said, do you change it out every week? No.
Every day.
Every 10 days. Every 10 days.
No, every day.
No, but I'm sticking with this deckwear for now. It doesn't get that hot. It gets hot, but doesn't get so hot that anything is too hot in the summertime. Doesn't matter. I could go solid state and it's still too hot in this fucking room. So I like that deckwear. It sounds great. It sounds really good with the legacy speakers. Those are 92 dB efficient. It sounds great with those, but it sounds kind of special with these open baffle speakers. And no, I'm not a zillionaire, but I buy and sell audio equipment, and sometimes you do okay. But I was on a waiting list for 3.5 years on that amp.
Hold on.
So
Jeffy, he doesn't change his underwear. So he could change his tubes once a year, and it's still more than he changes his underwear.
You can't peel the undies off at this point. It's just a bummer.
Yeah, they came white. They're purple now.
But I do find that with 7 watts, I'm getting the bass is there. I haven't listened to like Led Zeppelin yet, but anyway, it's just interesting. Yeah, unfortunately.
Herc, it's more that Jim's probably a never nude.
Underalls. I wear, they sell them at Costco now.
What?
Man diapers. Hey, man, we're getting older. You're a putz. That's what my dad used to say.
I thought my name was Putz until I was 10.
My dad used to say that I was a magician. I could turn gold into shit.
And you do that regularly.
It was a self-fulfilling prophecy. Turn gold into shit. Yeah, it's a good line.
Well,
yeah.
Roberto,
cut off jean shorts.
Roberto, post the pictures on your Facebook. All right.
There was just in Portland, there was just a nude bicycle thing, which I find disgusting.
So
that
everyone's
saying is going to go
Jim,
way up there.
We're ending the stream.
Oh, we're over?
No, not yet. We're ending the stream. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Come back on Thursday. It should be a better stream. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes. Wait, I got to count down. We have 25, 30, 22 seconds.
Stretch.
Stretching it out. We're going an even 2 hours. It's going to happen. We're finishing. We're done.
Oh, shit.
10 seconds. Jim Jim's colostomy bag just fell off. We're gonna do it.
Happy
5,
trails, folks.
4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.